Hello folks and welcome back to the channel. Today we are on our way into Fuji, I believe it is, for the Neo Classics. I'm going to register this one as a complaint. We've had a little bit of an issue with the fact that my last race didn't really have a strategy at the Neo Classics at Fuji, and quite correctly it didn't. So let's go and make that right. Let's go and win this one without having a default win by the AI messing up. Here we are at the track. Let's look at the car. Today we're using the Meta. It's the 787B. We've got it tuned to 800 pp, so we're going to use racing hard tyres. We have done setups before using the intermediates, which give you that little bit of extra capability. But with this one, the ECU is set to 70, the restrictor is at 70. I'm running 45 kilograms of ballast at 19 to the front. The rear wing is set to the maximum, the front is somewhere just about halfway. Fully customizable suspension, which you can't change, fully customizable diff. Everything else is default except for the high RPM turbocharger. And we go from there. You can pause that, folks, just to give yourself the chance to get those settings done. And as we quickly wait for that just to update, we only can use RH tyres, that's racing hards, intermediates and wets. There is a chance this rain could be wet. There will be rain at some point during the race, but we don't know how strong it's going to be. I have yet to run two races exactly the same. So I've probably run this a few times. This will be my first one today, but I did a few yesterday. Assists will be traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. I am running manual gears, and with that, let's show you the controller settings. Open configuration, 0 on the sensitivity, 5 and 5 on torque, on the feedback sensitivity. So with that, folks, let's dive straight in. This one you can win credits every time you complete it. We're going to quickly whip the power to the 2, because we want the fuel to last to the end of the race. And as we come down here, did I actually press record? I am absolutely sure I did. He goes and checks his monitor just to make sure. So with this one, folks, we really have to go straight to the rain radar and wait for the rain. But we have to make progress. We can't just dawdle around at the back. On intermediates we finished second, because we can't get the lap time down. That Peugeot's given us a bit of a nudge. We'll get out of his way. What I'm trying to do is a zero stopper. We do have nitrous enabled, which I didn't tell you about the setup, so ultimately if you're only here for the setup and you don't watch the race, you'll miss that, unfortunately, but that's the risk you'd run. Just going to keep that supper at bay. Make him go the long way if we can. Yeah, he gives up. Don't have any fear about giving the old AI some curb, wall or gravel pit. They can fight their own battles for all I care. Here we go, on to the start finish straight. Then round to complete the first lap. And we're going to give it some nitrous. Never in second gear, third, fourth, and get us to fifth. Here it is, and we'll just pop past Mr. Portilla in the Audi. Normally see him in the old Viper, don't we? Braking point on the left hand side, just up here is the end of the painted strip, just before the rumble. I could probably go deep in that, to be honest. Oh, we get punted by Mr. Portilla, because we had a slow apex, but ultimately no damage here. Tyre wear seems to be even all round. Give that post a bit of a clatter. See if we can attach the two Supras. Something just donged. It looks like I got a message from somebody. We'll catch that in a minute. So Mr. Wilk and Miss Mr. Blazan. We'll just slide past them. We're up to 11th place, braking on the shadow. Down to first gear. It is an extremely capable car, this. Even with a power de-restriction and all the weight on board, 45 kilos, it's an extremely good mover. We need to just check back and check on the fuel consumption. We've got plenty of fuel left, even if we're going to be It was actually a message from my car telling me that I've got plenty of fuel left. Need to keep an eye on the track. I've got a planned journey to make in the car on Monday, and it's Friday afternoon. However, eyes on the track, so we're up to 10th. 1:38 on that lap, so when we're running this we're doing 1:40s, and we were second by about 12 seconds. So we need to put the rain map down to back to where it should be. There we go, no rain expected at this moment. A dry race will be interesting because all the AI are going to make a single pit stop. The clouds look clear and bright. We've got sunshine on a rainy day. 19 seconds behind the leader. See if we can keep that 19, 20, maybe 23 at the max. And then that gives us a chance to attack first place in the last lap of the race in lap 10. Don't get me words out. I'm feeling a bit of pressure at the moment. The old heart's going down to 18.9 seconds. Let's get this up into the higher revs, get the old nitrous going. 7.7, that's about good. Up to 4th, there we are. The rain's coming in, bottom left hand corner, you can see it now. We're 19 seconds behind the leader. Just onto lap 4, braking at the end of the curb. Carried a bit more pace into there this time, missed the apex, but we're good. We could spy that McLaren. It's the BMW McLaren, isn't it? Yeah, Mr. Lopez from Spain. We need to catch you. Another 1:38, pretty consistent 1:38 lap there, even with a couple of moves about from reading text messages on one's phone. On one's watch. Come on, Mr. Lopez, let's reel you in. We're still at 19 seconds. Could probably trail brake a bit more there. Could brake on the end of that change of tarmac. That rain does not look like it's coming. Apex we do, shove in wide, expect to get that return favour at the end of the straight. It's a narrow band of rain that's coming, and there's Mr. Solace in the pits. We'll not give it too much, we'll run out a 1:36.7, that's pretty good, down to 19.4, so we've kept things fairly even. My phone's going again. Oh, medication reminder. Now we don't want a mass amount of rain because we're on hards here, of course. But if you know where the rain radar is, bottom left hand corner, we don't want this rain to be very heavy. We'll take passing rain shower. We're in 8th place, 19 seconds behind the leader, approximately 1 pit stop. We can run 1:35, so I don't know if that's going to be possible this time round. We're going to run out of the ability to use the old nitrous the skies are greying up now. You can feel that rain coming in. You can see it rolling off the mountains up ahead. Try and concentrate on the track. Don't look away too far. Tricky corner coming up. Might get it. Ooh, took that post out, didn't we? It's really greying up. 21 seconds behind. The old leader's got the old hammer down, and here comes the rain. Just got to be careful. There's a bit more nitrous. Third, fourth. There we go. Halfway through the rain. The majority of that shower's passed. Back to 138. We're 21 seconds in arrears. Brake a bit early just to accommodate the rain. There we go, hit the apex nicely. And we're going outside the other side of the shower. Fairly confident we've got through that without needing a pit stop. We can actually flick to the fuel page now. Felt like a good line through there. Probably braked a wee bit early there. But we're alright. As we come round, we've got 4 laps to go. 7, 8, 9, 10, and we've got 5.2 laps of fuel. We will switch up the old 23.5 seconds there. We're going to have to switch the old fuel setting up to 1. 24 seconds behind the leaders now. I just get the feeling it's going to get messy as the track's getting greasy. Right, full power, 5 laps of fuel, and we've got 4 laps to do. Mr. Bishop, Mr. Mendoza go to the pits. They're pretty much done on fuel. Not going to use nitrous this time round. We're going to do that next time. 26 seconds behind. We need to push. Mr. Gallo next on the scene, but he is potentially a long way off in the future. Some 13, 14 seconds away. Mr. Cookerman is really stretching that lead. He's got it up to almost 28 seconds. It feels like I've been being lazy, but it's only been this last 2 seconds he's got away. Mr. Cookerman has the fastest lap at a 1:34.062. Now, not forgetting, folks, I'm running that traction control, which limits our ability to accelerate while the wheels turn, and for the early part of the acceleration, because that is traction control. But overall, I feel I'm faster with traction control because I can use the on-off methodology for the throttle. 28 seconds in the lead. Let's see if we can get some of that down by using... We're still 14 seconds behind Gallo. Let's see who goes in the pits this time round. Let's get the old... Mr. Gallo has gone into the pits. Let's get the nitrous on the go. We need to leave some nitrous for the next time round. Still 28 seconds in the rears. We're past Mr. Gallo in the Sauber C9. That's one of my favourite cars of this genre. In fact, they're all pretty much stunners. There are a few missing though, I must admit, some of my favourite cars from the past. The Toyota, for example. One with the Nippon livery, absolutely stunning car, the GT1. Admittedly, I think these are classed as the GT2 class, aren't they? Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong. 29 seconds in arrears. We are suffering big time here, folks. I don't know if that gap's getting too big. But he's certainly pushing out in front. We're going to have lap 9 and 10 to go, and it doesn't look like we've got the road to catch up. 30 seconds in the lead. Mr. Cookabun has now gone to the pits. Mr. Grady's gone to the pits. They're not going to need a massive amount of fuel, are they, to get to the end? They're just going in for a change of tyres, and everybody's gone in. So we're going to have lap 9 and 10, and we're just about to run out of nitrous. I have run out of nitrous, so Cookabun's out and away. We're going to see him come out of the pits. Do I see him? There he is. He was in front of the 205. I don't think we're going to catch him, folks. I think this one's a bust. He's 8 seconds ahead. I don't think we're going to get him. Not by missing the apex like that, we're not. He's gone ever so narrow there. He gave me some grief last time round. So we'll just bully him out of the way. 9 seconds, Mr. Cookabun. Look how consistent my lap times are. Blown that. Well, folks, that's a bit. He's 10 seconds in the lead now, but he's gone to the pits again. I'm a little bit. Huh? What? What? Out of pits comes a car from the back of the grid, nothing for us to worry about. Look at him go on the brakes there, that's absolutely stunning. They've all gone to the pits again. What am I not seeing? There's nothing on the rain radar, everybody's pitted. What did I just experience there? We're rerunning this race because of a weird glitch in the AI, and I'm sat there with 1 lap to go, and I was actually, you could probably see it on my face, I've gone quiet and I'm watching the AI thinking he's just gone ahead of me. Cookabun's 10 seconds clear as he comes out the pit lane, and everybody pits again. I was running consistent 138, so I'd practically given up in lap 9 because there wasn't catching him. My tyres are wearing, I've no nitrous left, and that nitrous, you can tell folks, is worth 2 seconds a lap. We've got a lap of fuel left, which accommodated for the nitrous. We're coming around to finish lap 10. We're 8 seconds in the lead. And how do you even work that out? How do you... Wow. So just as interesting as last time, the strategy was a no-stopper. And this beautiful car, you can see it there. The strategy was planned to be a no-stopper. We didn't stop, but the AI pitted twice. Why? I don't know. This is the complexity and the beauty of the game. I had the game on hard, and that seems to make things easier. However, there we are. We earn 168k for that, which is better than running... Excuse me. Better than running the missions, because you don't get anything after the first time you run them. But we've put 28 miles in. We've won the race. And we get a 5-star roulette ticket. Happy days. So many thanks, folks, for joining us today. That was just a little rerun to answer a question from a an avid subscriber, somebody that just had a bit of a beef, and quite a comic one at the fact that it wasn't really a strategy at all. Well, I've done exactly the same thing again, and that just shows how this game works. One day I will do a clean video of this race that's an outright win by me. This one wasn't going to be a win, but there you have it. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.